The following stories are real. All suspects are morons until proven otherwise. This is a Came from Evansville watch.
This is my favorite part about Monday, Kat.
Yes.
I do love It Came from Evansville Watch here on the Rob's Radio Show with Kat and Mykals. Basically, if you don't know by now, Evansville Watch is a Facebook and Twitter organization. They monitor the police radio here in town, and then when something happens that goes over it, they will tweet or set us update about it to let us know what the deal is.
That's right.
And I forgot that with Fall Fest coming up, we could have a doozy next week.
Oh, you know it's going to be crazy next week.
In fact, if you remember, next week would be like an anniversary because we started doing It Came from Evansville Watch following a Fall Fest week.
Really?
Because of just the craziness that's I know our very first one was after a fall festival.
I did not know that.
So there you go, a piece of history from this show. Now you know.
It just seems like we've been doing it forever.
I know, it does. And for some reason, around Fall Fest time, there are some of the best stories on that site. So let's find out what has come from Evansville Watch over the past 7 days or so, Kat.
Okay, Rob, remember I read these as they're written. Some of them are strange, some of them are funny, some of them are just plain Evansville. We are going to start with... Where did it go?
Everything okay over there, Kat?
Nope, computer problems. Seriously, it's disappeared. Oh, wait, there it is.
This is a bad time for that to happen.
I know. Okay, here we go. We're good.
Right.
Sorry. We have a disorderly conduct at 11th Avenue and Delaware Street. 3 male teenagers are getting ready to fight. Also throwing a metal pipe at each other.
That's how fights started in my neck of the woods, too.
I know,
There would be the ceremonial throwing of the pole, and then the fight would usually start after that. It would, instead of like a bell ring, it would be the pole clanking on the ground.
Kind of like Festivus, but not.
It's a much more bloody version of Festivus, yes.
It's like the airing of grievances.
Sure.
And the feats of strength.
Something like that. It's like a combining them all into one.
Yes. Property damage accident on the lot of Old National Bank, North Green River Road. One of the drivers has pulled a gun on other driver.
This sounds rational.
Sure.
I'm sure it's a very rational response to whatever happened at the bank.
Oh my gosh. All right. Hazard on westbound Lloyd Expressway from Bakey Road. A scooter in middle lane of our quote-unquote expressway traveling at a low rate of speed.
I encountered one of those this weekend on the way to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah?
Making my life miserable. Exactly. They're completely holding up traffic.
And oblivious.
I think we encounter those every single day, and they always do like the most dangerous thing and pull out right in front of you, so you have to slam on your brakes. It's like...
Yeah.
You're going to get hit one day, and it's really going to hurt.
It's time to put a stop to these things, at least on roads like that. You have to be able to...
They don't have to have insurance, so if they get hurt, somebody else is paying for it.
That's what... Oh, it drives me nuts.
Yeah. It's awful.
Okay. Report of shots fired in the area of Family Dollar, Lincoln Avenue. 2 subjects shooting at each other. 1 subject was running through yards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's some intense stuff.
We have traffic. Street light fell on a vehicle on Locust Street between Southeast 2nd and Southeast 3rd. No injuries. Veteran notified.
Okay. Now
For the record, Rob.
Yes?
4th Street, 3rd Street, 2nd Street, Locust is right up there.
Oh,
so
wow.
It was literally just three blocks away from us.
For some reason, when you read that, I saw it as like the stoplights, but it was actually the streetlights that keep
Street light fell on a vehicle. Locust Street between Southeast 2nd and Southeast 3rd.
That can do some damage.
No kidding.
Does the government have to pay for that, or what? What happens?
Yeah, that would be the city's fault.
Well, would it?
It's property of the city.
That's what I would think too. That's my gut instinct. But do you? How's it even work?
I don't know.
The city has insurance.
Okay, I guess you're probably right.
My guess is that your insurance takes care of it, and then your insurance probably goes after
the government,
whoever's responsible for it. I don't know. While we're downtown, how about we stop by the lot of D. Patrick downtown, where 3 females are throwing beer cans at cars?
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like a...
I wonder if they're full or empty, because that can make a big difference.
Sure.
And the fact that females are doing it makes it funnier to me.
And while we're downtown, let's go to 201 Northwest 4th Street near Old Courthouse. Check welfare call. Male is dancing, acting strangely, and getting in people's faces.
Now, isn't that part of the whole downtown around this time of year anyway? Aren't there at the old courthouse?
Maybe. I don't know.
There's like a zombie-looking guy who's inviting me to come into a courthouse after dark. I don't know if this seems on the up and up. Can you investigate this, please? Bolo for a ghost.
Yeah. There you go. Let's see. Dispatch. Theft just occurred at Chuckles on Fairs Avenue. White male suspect stole some macaroni and cheese.
Really?
Getting his mac and cheese on, Rob.
And that's all he stole? Just some macaroni and cheese?
That's all they said.
Some people really love macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, that's my reaction. This one almost seems justifiable to me.
You think?
No.
I mean, I really love mac and cheese, but I don't know that I would steal it from a Chuckles on Fairs Avenue.
Like, he didn't steal a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe he just needed something to eat. I don't know. It still doesn't justify it, but
No.
he made a good choice.
One last one. Reckless scooter northbound on St. Joe from West Maryland. 4 or 5 jacked up scooters with no mufflers or disobeying traffic signals driving recklessly. I don't know what they mean by jacked up. Like, to me, I mean, I think they mean like they're kind of janky and busted.
Yeah.
But when I hear jacked up, what I think of are big trucks.
Yeah, I think of lifted.
Yeah, so in my head, 4 or 5 jacked up scooters, these things have mud tires on them and like 6 inches of lift. That's what I pictured at first.
I think beat up.
Right. Well, I think that's what they meant, but...
And I think that's implied when you're talking about scooters.
Probably, but
It's
it
very
is
rare that-
Evansville, so who knows what we would actually see.
It's very rare that you see one go by and like, oh my God, did you see that scooter? That was beautiful. That was just a beautiful device and I want one.
Yes.
888-454-KISS the phone number. That was the last one, right, Kat?
That's the last one. I got, I was coming out of Walgreens or CVS or whatever. I don't know which one I went into. I had to grab cat food.
Okay.
It was kind of late and I was like, just remembered before I got home. And as I'm coming out, this guy was getting on his scooter and informs me that my tattoos are nice. And then wants to know if I did them myself. You see the placement of the one here, right? Across my chest?
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to go, yeah, dude, I'm really good with a mirror.
Who tattoos themselves? Like, how do you answer that? Do you just say no?
Yeah, I was like, no, I had them done. And then I just got in my car and locked my car door.
I know.
Like, I'm out.
I'm part of this weird movement where it's like we go to these tattoo artists to do it on us. I know, it's weird.
It's a crazy idea, right?
Wow, you live in fancy, huh, Kat Mykals?
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong with people?
No, I didn't do them myself. Anyway, I'd meant to tell you that and I forgot.
I'm just going to drive away on my scooter now. Bid you a nice day, ma'am. You have some very beautiful ink.